Hey everyone, let's talk about Bitcoin. Hey everyone, my name is Michael Whitman. My goal is to make you guys consistently profitable traders by giving you guys many lessons and talking about Bitcoin on a daily basis here. So please consider subscribing, and if you guys can, please make sure to watch the entire video so you can learn as much as I can teach. Alright guys, for today, as I told you guys yesterday, it was going to be a pretty hard ask to get us to break out. We tried, we failed. Today in this day candle, look what happened. We tapped right on that 20-day moving average and we got rejected from it. We still have an opportunity to actually break out today. We have, another 6.5 hours left. So we do have another opportunity. What it looks like wants to happen though is it looks like we need to take a couple more days to recoup, come back down a little bit more. I'm going to be sorry for your altcoin prices. They may come down here a little bit though. And then from there, we should break out right around here. Let's say, if I can find the exact day here for us, somewhere around December 4th. So just a few more days, at max a week. Once you break out, it's going to be much easier to break out above the 20-day moving average. And that way we're not fighting the 20-day moving average, we're not fighting the Fibonacci level, and we're not fighting the 50-day moving average. That's a lot of stuff to fight in a short amount of space. So when that 20 comes down a little bit more, we'll be able to pop above it very, very easily. Get resistance at the 50, maybe, attack the 50, come down a little bit, then really ramp things up and break out above that one. But for now, this is the time to not be doing anything except for just watching crypto. It's one of those weird times, I know, I hate saying it. We had the buying zone down here. If you guys did want to take another buying zone, you could be somewhere down here. Let's say under 55,000 is another good opportunity for buying. Maybe even 56,000 if you want to take on a little bit more risk. That's still an adequate spot to be buying at the moment. But overall, guys, still looking fine. You can see that 20-day moving average was the major level of resistance that we're looking at though. That's going to be trouble. We'll see how it works out. But overall, guys, remember, even if you guys are watching this for the first time, the overall pattern that we're looking at is this level of resistance at the all-time high of 69,000, plus this trend line that's been going on all the way since July. We're getting towards the end of it. So sometime in December, I'm hoping towards the first couple weeks, but it may happen at the end of December or even in the beginning of January here, we're due for a major explosion in Bitcoin. I'm really thinking of December. So if you guys can hold your guys' altcoins, you guys could be perfectly happy buying right now. A lot of new traders are just going to be a little, scared if it drops 5%, 10% before going up like 60%, 80%, even higher. Some of these coins may go up thousands of percent. So you could feel free to buy right now in anticipation for that, because if you think about this in totality, we're at a low point. The breakout's going to happen up here if you guys are as bullish as I am on Bitcoin, and then it'll go, sky high towards 85,000 plus. Well, this is still a good opportunity to be buying at 57,000. But again, if you can't handle the price of your altcoins going down maybe 5 to 10% over the next couple of days before it pops and starts rolling, you can try to wait a couple days before buying. But just know, we don't know exactly when this thing's going to break out. It could break out tomorrow, it could break out the next day. It's really when the whales really start to pump in some volume in there, okay? Now let's check at the 4-hour chart and see what's going on there, and the 15 right after that. Alright, so here's the 4-hour chart. This tells you a little bit more bullish story for the short term. Okay, first of all, we have the 20 looking to cross over the 50. That's going to be a bullish indicator right there. Over the next few days, you guys can really see this golden cross happening with 50. We had a death cross here, and you can see the price has gone down because of that. Right now, this is going to be the first bullish indicator. If the 50 is able to pop above this 200 here on the 4-hour chart, that's going to be another bullish indicator, which would have happened already after the breakout here. So far, this is looking really good. We're hovering around the 50 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. Held, and just held a while ago. You can see we tried to break out just, let's say about 5-6 hours ago. But what stopped it? What's right there? That 20-day moving average. So that's what gave us a little bit of a hiccup. And what's here right now? That Fibonacci level as well, and then right there the 200. So give this some more time to take maybe one more dip here, and then really start to pop. If you look at the 4-hour, it would give you a little bit more confidence, which is why I said if you're not as I don't want to say this, if you're not as always worried about crypto as I am, you could be buying right now if you wanted to in order for a spike to happen sometime later on. Let's say the next 24 to 36 hours is the most likely window for a pop out of Bitcoin. So we're just kind of patiently waiting this bad boy out. It's okay to wait it out. If you guys wanted to have a stop loss, I would use the 50-day moving average as your stop loss. Or excuse me, the 50 moving average on a 4-hour chart as your stop loss. Okay. So overall, pretty same story as the day chart, except for this gives you a little bit more confidence for holding right now or buying right now if you wanted to. That 50 is a pretty good support indicator. watch this 20 creep up, and maybe as this 20 creeps up, this will be the new floor that really pops it off, and then we start attacking the 20 and so forth and whatnot. So right now, things are looking pretty darn good. Just remember these levels of resistance. Your price target, if we do have a breakout, is going to be right up here at this old little shoulder right there. That's around like $66,000 if you guys are swing trading. If you guys are swinging a little bit longer than that, then feel free to just ride this wave, and then whenever it breaks out, you can make the most money that way. I just know that some of you guys like to do a little bit more of the day trading or the short-term swing trading, where you buy, sell, whenever gets up to those beautiful all-time highs and whatnot. I got the puppy out here, so sorry about the little pitter-patter on the floor. There we go. Alright, now let's look at the 15-minute chart. Alright, so here we have the 15-minute chart. We have a couple trend lines I just put up. The first one is from a couple days ago when I told you if we break down below this one, this is where you want to sell and just open up that short position because of the rejection of the breakout. Look at that, worked like a charm. Now that we found a bottom right here, we have another trend line right here. So if you guys want another shorting opportunity, you're going to short if we break down below this line. For now though, if this comes back down towards this trend line right here, you can think about buying a small position if you want to. Probably a smaller day trade here just for the fun of it. Don't really worry about going big until we actually break out here and then we start breaking above this Fibonacci level. This Fibonacci level and breaking above the 20-day moving average is going to be critical for this breakout to actually continue. Any old chart can really have a small breakout. The trick is to get that breakout, to keep the volume in there and keep the pressure up and push, break through all those walls, and then try to reach all-time highs sometime in December or early January. But if you guys are looking at it right now, you guys had the opportunity for day trading just a few minutes ago. In fact, actually, you guys still have time for a day trade. I don't know exactly when you guys are going to see this video, but look at that 50 moving average on the 15-minute chart. This thing could easily try to pop up there and try to get back up towards the 20 moving average here, which could be pretty nice. But overall, guys, we're looking at a pretty nice pop. Everything is still trending upwards. You haven't seen a death cross. You saw this bullish, this golden cross up here on the 15, which is useful, but not too useful because it's a 15-minute chart. You normally want to use the golden crosses on the 4-hour charts and the daily charts, and on the weekly charts if you can. But sometimes crypto moves a little too fast for those weekly moving averages here. So, guys, short-term things are looking good. Hopefully, this can bounce back above the 50 moving average. Excuse me, on the 15-minute chart. But guys, crypto is looking good. Take a breather. You don't really need to do much right now if you already have a position. The best thing you can do is hold. But yeah, guys, we're looking pretty nice. Volume is steadily increasing. I take off the volume off this chart just because the volume usually blocks half the chart when you set it up like this on the TV. But should be good. We had a little bearish part of the oscillator. We should be starting to flip around here pretty soon, and that'd be a good sign here. Anything else? Bull. We're looking okay. Yep, guys, things are looking pretty darn good. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you guys a little bit later during the live stream. Thanks again, everybody.